All right, guys, listen, you showed out. In fact, one of the most popular reactions on my channel is my Devil Went Down to Georgia reaction to Charlie Daniels Band. So this has been a long time coming, honestly, because I haven't checked out anything else by them. So we're going to check out, what do you call it today? Long-haired country boy. I wonder what this is going to be about. Probably a long-haired country boy if I had to take just a wild guess. But no, Charlie Daniels Band was amazing, dude. It was so good. We've been checking out tons of classics on this channel. We've been checking out classic country, classic pop, classic rock, classic metal, and just stuff that I didn't get to grow up on. My family listened to like tons of like contemporary Christian music, which is, I guess, all right. Not really in my lane, as you could tell. But I didn't get to get raised on some of the amazing music that just like influenced so much of the stuff that I listen to today. So like, let's get back into it. You guys have been loving it and supporting it. We just hit like 70,000 subs. We're probably gonna hit 80,000 here pretty soon, and 100K is around the corner. We just started this channel in December, so it's just been amazing and so much fun to just hang out with you guys and do this and experience this world. So, without further ado, once again, my name is itsandiroo. Where are my two steppers at? Mm. I feel like I have to mention this every time that like I do a country reaction and I do that intro because I do that intro every time. Excuse me. And when I say two step, I'm referring to a hardcore punk two step, not a what do you call it? Not a country two step. So if it looked a little funky and you were like, "What is he doing over there?" That's what it was. So as you can tell by the music, I try to make that obvious. But let's pull it up. It's probably just the cover of this, but we'll check it out anyway, guys. Long haired country boy, Charlie Daniels Band. Let's get it.
People say I'm no good and crazy as a loon, 'cause I get stoned in the morning and I get drunk in the afternoon.
Okay.
Kinda like my old blue tick hound, I like to lay around in the shade. And I ain't got no money, but I damn sure got it made, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own.
Come on. This is that country spirit right here. Build something from the ground up by yourself. No handouts. I love it. It is cool. I'm rocking with it. Okay, Charlie Daniels Band. So far, the instrumental's pretty smooth. I really enjoyed how like the bass at the beginning was kind of mimicking the guitar that we had over here. I like to make comments on the production, by the way. If you guys aren't familiar with me and this is the first time you've checked me out, I'm a producer and engineer full-time. Been doing that 8 years professionally, 10 years in total. I'm also a musician where I played piano since I was 6 years old. Okay, anyway, I like to make a lot of comments about the musicality and production. I actually don't pay attention to lyrics as much as I should, but anyway, the beginning was really nice, like how this guitar kind of came in. You had the bass kind of mimic it on an octave lower, obviously. It was kind of nice. Listen to it. It was like, that's sick. I think that's sick. That's a cool little touch. Shout out Charlie Daniels Band. Let's keep going.
Money, but I damn sure got it made, 'cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone.
Let's go. Let's go. Leave him alone. I love, man, country's fire. Okay, I know I don't look like I like country. Actually, I'm wearing a little bit of like real tree today. It's more like in the metal kind of style, but like, listen, I'm a little country today, all right? Just a little bit country, but no, I love country music. I've been listening to country music for a while. But for the most part, it was newer country music. I'm from Colorado. I did not grow up in anywhere in the South or anywhere in any country type, place. And music's very popular in Colorado. It's not like it's not popular, but just not generally what the people I was hanging out with was listening to. So it wasn't until like shortly after I graduated that I started getting into country. So I ended up getting into like Luke Combs and Zach Bryan and Cody Johnson and just really great artists still, but none of the classics, man. There's only a couple classics that I know, but Yeah, I love country though. That's the point of me saying that. Is I do love country, and I think one of the things I really really like about it is kind of the sense of pride that they have. You know, it's all about working hard and things like that. I feel like when I was in my country era or whatever, I was like really really motivated to just do things because just like that's the that's what I was feeding my mind was just songs talking about it, and I love it. It's great.
Preacher man talking on TV, putting down the rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation, cause he's worried about my soul. He said Jesus walked on the water, and I know that it's true. But sometimes I think that preacher man would like to do a little walking too. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing.
No one's perfect.
If I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone.
That was not the rhythm. I tried to mimic the rhythm. I couldn't remember it. That's the cool thing about like 90s, 80s, 70s, and so on music. I feel like the choruses and lyrics are always so memorable. Like you can listen through it the first time, and by the second chorus, you got it down. Anyway, I didn't have it down there. Let me back it up. It sounds like we're gonna do like a solo or something. Is that bass again? The mixing was odd right there on the first instrument, just the guitar. It was very odd because I didn't even notice that the guitar was having a solo until about like 2 measures in, because it was very subtle. They didn't make it louder. They didn't make it centered for sure. Like it was panned all the way to the left. I think I oriented my speakers right. Panned all the way to the left. And it was very subtle, like it was very buried in the mix. And then obviously when the banjo was the second instrument, when that one came in, it was much louder, like how you would expect a solo. That was really interesting. I wonder why they chose to do it that way. Recording was kind of interesting in this time because like you kind of had to make a lot of compromises to make things fit on tape and whatever. I don't know exactly when this dropped. It might have been in the digital era already, but if it was around tape, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't know. You also have monsters on tape like Bohemian Rhapsody, so I think that was a little bit more intentional than some sort of compromise they had to make. So I'm just curious. I wonder why they ended up mixing it like that.
A poor girl wants to marry and a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college and a poor man goes to work. A drunkard wants another drink of wine and a politician wants to vote. I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toke. But I ain't asking nobody for nothing.
Love the writing. It's like poetry, but just it's so witty and this kind of like folky, like, you know, outlaw country kind of music. It's sick, man. I love it.
Another toke, but I ain't asking nobody for nothing. If I can't get it on my own.
That's right.
You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this long-haired country boy alone.
It's interesting when he, like the pattern that he does, like the rhythm that he does right there when he says long-haired country boy, it's like he's waiting for the downbeats and he's kind of like a little bit of syncopation there, but let me listen to it again.
Country boy alone. You don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this
he waits for the not the downbeat, I guess, but the each hit. Leave this long-haired country boy alone. Interesting. Hey, I like anything that kind of goes off what you would expect. Like, right? Like I like when any musician like plays with your expectation. I say that all the time on this channel for you guys who do watch me regularly. Like that's like a really good. One of my favorite things. I love it. Nice. You know, it would have been kind of cool if they used an upright bass, like the more acoustic upright basses rather than an electric bass. I think it sounds like an electric bass, but regardless, it was so cool, man. Man, Charlie Daniels Band is good. I mean, I guess their writing is like that in all their music. That's what I was curious about after I watched The Devil Went Down to Georgia, and I watched the live version. Actually, after that, I had listened to the studio version. It's amazing. Yeah, no, like I guess they just know how to write. Like Charlie Daniels Band does not want to write boring music. Like they have to write stories and stuff, and that's just so special, man. It's no wonder they're as big as they are. I mean, and they're excellent at what they do. So definitely recommend more Charlie Daniels Band, please. Please, dude. These guys are sick. I love these guys, and I love country, and I love just exploring this world that I haven't yet. So yeah, let me know in the comments. Also subscribe and like from me, pretty please. And we also have a membership where we're dropping videos early before they, get released to the public. So go ahead and do that if you want to support a little extra. If not, it's okay. Your regular subscription still means the world to me. And you're not missing out, really. Anything that we drop over on the membership, we're going to drop in, to the public anyway. So don't trip. Don't trip. It's just there if you want to support a little extra. I also have my socials if you want to support there, too. I have my Instagram, X, and TikTok down in the description. And without further ado, I'm going to get my little butt out of here. Itsandiroo, peace. Leave this long-haired country boy alone. I butchered that. I tried to mimic the drums and I just butchered it. All right, peace.